Why is literature important? I could give you lots of answers about that. It's a lens through which to analyze society. You can see power in ways that you would not otherwise see it manifested through literature, because literature creates a fictive universe, a universe that responds in a fashion that is both clearer and possibly more complex, or possibly less complex, than the reality it purports to represent. It can also be a subversive force for positive change. We see examples of this all over the place. If you look at the history of science fiction, for instance, if you read some Soviet-era science fiction from Russia, this, in many cases, was the one genre in which authors could have a voice that was genuinely subversive of the state, that actually criticized social ills in ways that would get you packed off to Siberia if you did them out in the open.
Woulda, Coulda, Shoulda, a poem by Shel Silverstein. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. All the woulda, coulda, shouldas laying in the sun, talking about the things they woulda, coulda, shoulda done. But those woulda, coulda, shouldas all ran away and hid from the one little did. Wow.
Sup, girlfriend? Nah, I'm just messing with you. What I meant to say was, never give up. Always be yourself. It's gonna suck hearing that over and over as you get older, but as stereotypes start with a grain of truth, cliches begin with a boulder. And no matter what, you're an animal, a born natural. You don't need some motivational speaker asshole feeding you reheated, inspirational corn casserole. You're a magical bastard. Get it through your brain, inject it in your vein, injected with the strange idea that you're a reflection of the greats who came before. More than science, our body, our history's oldest appliance. We're piggyback riding the shoulders of giants, which is how we survive the ceilings to keep getting higher, and the light bulbs keep burning out. We learn by word of mouth, and when your time has passed, don't drag each other down, because being a crab in a bucket is mad lonely. But the crab's escaping from crab prison who creates a crab rope out of the crab window made of only crab honies, because we're in this together. Future you is just past you with new molecules. We shoot the old ones out follicles, and hair is dead cells, so our faults get shed as well. Meaning our parts that are held hard to adore get mopped up on the barbershop floor. In other words, although you often don't remember people's names, or are at the center of attention at all the wrong times, and spend roughly 6 hours a night on your side watching Boy Meets World reruns, you are capable of outgrowing that bullshit. I'm aware there's doubt. I don't believe in hell, but I believe in a parent's couch. You're gonna get depressed sometimes. You're gonna have weeks where you don't feel like eating, where gravity is working overtime like it's afraid of getting laid off. And you can barely lift your fork to your mouth, and you're going to have a choice. Do you want to see this world as ugly or beautiful? Want to know what I think? Well, go fuck yourself. This is my poem, and I think the universe is great. It's like God just chucked a bunch of candy into space, and Earth is a jawbreaker, so it doesn't matter if you've got the biggest mouth. You can't just chew the world up and spit it out. You've got to savor it. From the grandest to the blandest, nook and cranny, every crooked alley, every mountain, brook, and valley, from Candyland to Cali, that's what's been stamped by Rand McNally. Ordinary is outstanding. Don't be impressed by mere miracles, and FYI, looking like a crusty hippie doesn't make you spiritual. You're going to have to climb through a thorny mess of contradictions and underground rivers, and sometimes what you love the most will be your biggest problem. Because you know what's awesome? World peace. And you know what else is awesome? Catapults. And that's just the goddamn truth. This world is so confusing, but you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
Poetry.